Bym się pospał.
So I think we can start. As president of all SPA student chapter, I will introduce you in our chapter activity. It will be some short presentations with some photos. So, University of Olo SPA student chapter. Our advisor is Alexei Popov. And now we have totally more than 20 members. And Oulu SPA student chapter is the most northern chapter in the world. So we here right now. The chapter was established on 20 April 2015. So and with this guy, common Finnish guy, he said, "Tervetuloa Suomeen." It's like, welcome to Finland, and minä olen opanne, I will be your guide. So, this is like members of our chapter in the Specim company. We visited it several weeks before. So I think you already familiar with most of these guys who on the photo. And our usual activities, for example, we represent our chapter at the Day of Photonics, and a lot of school kids was on these days, and we show some experiments related to optics. So you can see our activity, and every day it's like some event in University of Oulu for also for school kids who wish to continue education in University of Oulu. So we have a stand of our chapter, and Lucas described and show some optical elements to inspire school kids continue in our unit.
Lucas escaped and the girls explained, and the girls were pausing.
Yeah. Yeah. So, also we participated in visits to schools. So it's one of the Finnish school in Oulu, and we also show experiments and describe how optics is applied, and how it's important to know principles of optics and how it can be funny and interesting. So some pictures.
Why I want always on the photos?
Because you like vice president and you like.
Okay, I was thinking like.
So we have a lot of participation in conference. It's pictures from the conference from in Riga, Latvia. So with photo of our girls with president of Riga student chapter, and the photo of Lucas and Dolly is from San Francisco, yes?
From
From Gdańsk. Okay. So the photo on the top is like start of full meeting, and I think a lot of people who sit here was on this conference, maybe on this photo. So that's all. Thank you for attention and welcome to Finland. Which chapter wants to be next? So the next is a speech chapter from Latvia.
Hello.
Is it not working? Oh, this is really nice. That's not the way we are pressing that button. It's always good to rotate it.
Hello. I'm from the University of Latvia SPY chapter, which was established on 25th of August in 2004. So we're a pretty old SPY chapter, and I'm its secretary, Emilia Ploriņa. So we have right now we have 33 members, and 4 members that have already graduated, sort of, so they're not students anymore, but they still come to our meetings and help around. This is our president, who also you saw in the Finland, Oulu SPY chapter presentation, Matis Lācis, and our vice president is Marta Lande, and our treasurer is Elza Lignēņa. Also, our chapter advisor is Jānis Spiegels, who you will see tomorrow morning giving a speech. So most of our members are from University of Latvia, since we were established in University of Latvia, but we have also gathered some members from the Technical University of Riga, which is the second biggest university in Latvia, as well as Riga. And I'm personally also from this university. So the fields of studies, so that's just like the programs that our members are studying are mostly physics and vision science, but also we have some members who study telecommunications, biology, chemistry, medical engineering, that's me and the president as well, and medicine. So the biggest event that we have held since 2005, and also the members of Oulu SPY chapter also visited our event this year, is the Developments in Optics and Communications conference. The main topics are biophotonics, laser physics and spectroscopy, optical materials and phenomena, optics and communications, and vision science. And so this year we had 47 participants and 6 guest lecturers. 2 of them were Hieralanos Ginis from Greece, which you can see here, and also was Johannes de Boris from Netherlands. And in total we had participants and speakers from 10 countries: Poland, Belarus, Nigeria, India, Finland, Russia, Latvia, of course, Ukraine, Greece, and the Netherlands. And you can see how this is on the last day. Unfortunately, a lot of participants had already left, but we still took a big group photo. Also, a thing that we had is that we had an experience exchange with the SPY and also student chapters from Poland. So our members went to them and visited and spent time with them, and their members came to us. And the picture you see is they had costumes and went on a boat trip on a river in Latvia, and yeah, they were dressed as Indians. Okay, so we had also our 12th anniversary last year, and here you can see us celebrating. And Marta Landia, which is the vice president, she just came back from the I Lead leadership program, so she hosted a leadership workshop for us. And also we have an award for the member of the year, which went to the previous secretary for me. Here you can see our president giving her the award. One of the things where we participate is the Riga Science Night, which takes place in September each year in Riga. And that's just science institutes and faculties of different universities being open and researchers showing all sorts of demonstrations. We had demonstrations in 3 different locations in the city, and we showed, here you can see in the left picture, we had demonstrations concerned with polarization, light polarization, and light reflection, and me and a couple of other members, we showed demonstrations on refraction of light and the refractive index. Yeah. So those are our main activities. This is us on celebrating Christmas this year. Yeah. Thank you for your attention.
How did you find that many people? 30 days here.
Well, well, since we're such an old chapter, that's just.
They're not dying quickly.
Yeah, that as well, and also, so in the beginning there were only physics students, like students from the University of Latvia, faculty of physics and mathematics. So those were the only people. But gradually, as more activities took place, people from other faculties of University of Latvia and from Riga Technical University took notice. Just like me, because I also I'm not from University of Latvia. So how did I find out is that I started working in the Institute of Atomic Spectroscopy and Biophotonics, and I noticed that there were these posters that said the student chapter, and I realized that most of the people that were students and working there, they were from this organization, so I decided to join. And that's how we gather people from other places, and I don't know, yeah, I think it's the biggest membership we've had yet.
And do you have only PhD students or also?
No, PhD, masters and bachelor students.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
And everyone, all of them have SPE membership? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Thanks very much.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Like, for example, if I personally go to visit you, like to the student chapter, do you have some, like, you know, how to explain that? Just, like I'm going to travel around Europe, right? And I think I can, like, for each country, each city, I can spend like half of the day or one day to visit the university to see what they are doing research and, you know,
Yeah,
make
so
some contacts.
you can go to our website and find like the emails of the president and the members, and of course you can contact all of the members, and we can arrange a meeting and show you around and all that stuff, and help you if you have anything that you need help with.
Dressed as Indians?
But yeah, they were dressed as Indians.
Thank you very much. So, who's next? Come on.
So, which chapter?
TMO chapter. Thanks. Yes, I prefer. I present ITMO Optical Student Chapter. It's our university. Yes, it's a big university in St. Petersburg. We have a lot of students, have a lot of foreigner students, we have a lot of professors, and it's really a lot of photonics there. It's not the most popular direction in our university, but photonics is now quite good for one university. So we have a lot of international educational program. We enjoy these programs, and it's a few words about our faculty. Our faculty is located in this red building. It's named Red House. It's located in St. Petersburg, of course, and we are really good, outstanding faculty because we have a lot of achievements, and it's true. It's our dear Sergei Arkadyevich Kozlov, deal with it. And we have a lot of students and lecturers and from a lot of countries. You can see this there people from Russia, from Ukraine, from China, from a lot of places, from different universities and so on.
And Finland.
Finland. We have agents in other chapters too. I have a few words about it. About our chapter. So, what is OSC? OSC is Optical Student Chapter, and yes, generally. It consists from 3 subchapters: SPIE, also, and IEEE. So, IEEE is some genius people meet a few years ago and decide to communicate more active and construct the IEEE society. So also about 100 years ago, few optics meet too and decide to meet optical society, and also it's also good concurrent of SPIE. It's okay. We're glad to see them, and OSC was in the top 3 chapters of the world in the rank of OSA. So you can congratulate with it as our chapter, and also SPIE. It's also great organization. So. If we work in some scientific activities, we can have some benefits because we are from ITM or Optical Studio chapter, not from other chapter. So we have a lot of conferences. We visit a lot of conferences. Yes, it's compromise for your member chapters. Yes. So here is a lot of conferences, and we won a lot of scholarships, and it's just SPIE scholarships. Also, we won OSA scholarships. Maria also won IEEE scholarships, and not only IEEE. It's
What happened in 2008 and 9?
It's commercial secret. It's strategical information, so we're keeping it the secret. So also we can download journals without a CI hub, but we can also download with it. So we have a big amount of top lectures of visiting lecturers. It's true. It's fact. We have a tenth of visiting lecturers from different parts of the world, and it's outstanding achievements of our chapter, of course, because it's really a huge amount. So if we make magic for optics, it's for a child and advance, which we make some focuses on optics and entertain them and say, wow, we will optics in the future, and it works, yes. Also, this event is International Year of Light Opening National Ceremony. And who is this team builders? We're team builders. Also, we have interesting events. Yes, fresh. So also we have a specific MEM department in powered by tech department of our optical student chapter. So we have some pictures with our visiting lecturers, and it is without a technical subchapter. And yes, it's okay. It's some laboratory secret crime experiment, and it's just toxic, nothing personal. Yes.
Yes, it is.
It's a really big amount. We're the largest chapter in Russia. Yes. So we also make some scientific work, and so we go hostel and yes. If you have some questions, you can ask. You haven't questions.
What happened here? Okay, so thank you. So who's the next one?
Aral State University, Aral State chapter.
Very well, come on.
Sure.
Hello everyone, my name is Olga Steinmashuk. At this moment I am president Aral State University chapter. This Aral, our city, in Russian name is bird. I would like show short video about our city. Sorry. Video. 1 minute.
I don't know.
It's problem. Short videos about.
You can do it. I can do it. Yeah. Yeah, that's show and then.
administration. Theater. Spin. Your mouth. Okay, thank you.
Why do you have this time? Yeah, because there is a time in Gdańsk also next to this university, medical university, and the story is that it will fire after first virgin will leave this university. This is the story about our time.
Spawn. Real State University is a big university in our region, and Center Biomedical Engineering is one is change department our university. It is our research group. SPE University chapter was opened in our this era and was opened this Scientific Education Center by Medical Engineering. They do know if it is our advisor. These our officers. Yes, officers. All girls. It's moment.
Nice.
This in March was a scientific seminar and application of photonics methods to minimally invasive surgery practice with a medical institute. So also was specific barbecue party with Victor Duromen barbecue.
Scientific expert.
And was sorry. It's a lecture on Vita Scientific from University of All, Professor Gumblinsky. And a seminar on application of optical methods in biotechnology pharmaceutic in Institute Medical. So also in this year, our research group have 4 winners SPY scholarship. This is winners. And member our student chapter Victor Domin winners travel grant and reported on Spy Photonic West in San Francisco. Thank you for attention.
Any questions? Okay. So the next one. Who's the next one?
Yeah.
Come on, Daria. Full screen. 5. The bottom? Ah, bottom right. Yes.
Hello. I am representant OSA student chapter from Gdańsk. OSA. OSA. SPI. Okay, this is part of our team. We have a lot of students from different departments, optoelectronics, microelectronics, optical, biomedical engineering, and others. And our advisor is Małgorzata Jędrzejewska-Szczerska and President Maciej Wróbel. And this is OSA. No SPI. And what are we doing? We organized Opto meeting for young researcher and SPI and OSA student chapter meeting. We had 80 participants and 32 presentations in the conference. And we have different guests with different countries. We met Carlos Lopez Mariscal from America and Aleksandra Zienkiewicz from Oulu. And we have a lot of action of promotion science, such as workshop with electronics, project for students, Baltic Science Festival, Girls for Polytechnics and OpenPG. And Baltic Science Festival is for young people. And we love travels and we like conference. And in this year, 6 students was in a training school in Bari. Thank you.
Was it the last one? Yeah, it was. So thank you. If you have any comments or you want to discuss something, I guess you can discuss directly to the people who are showing the presentations, and thanks for coming. And I guess we will go with the schedule right now, right? Because after this, I guess we should have university and lab tour, and I hope that Pratik is waiting for us in the museum. It's still, oh, it's 5. But he should hold the door. I don't know how.